Dave.
Hello, hello.
All right. Everybody should know by now that if TWK is on, that means we're going to talk about powers, balance, that kind of thing. So the first thing is, a couple of people have been asking about it recently. You're right. It is about time for the season to wrap up. So season 5 is going to be ending, and season 6 is going to begin September 13th. Put it on your calendars. Get your last little bits of sweet elo in. If you're trying to make it to the next tier up, go for it now. We're gonna have a good reset. And what is happening for the new season?
So season 5 is when Dash is going live.
Yes! Ow!
You heard it.
It's gonna be awesome. We're so excited for this. We've been constantly getting all the feedback, looking at it, tweaking it, testing it, and we're at a point now where we've got...
we've got an iteration that we feel is very close on pretty much all the elements. There will be, a couple fine-tuning things up until the launch and possibly even after, but we're going into a rapid balance mode.
Right.
All the powers in the game are going to be balanced around Dash. So what's going to end up happening is we will be balancing those within test features over the next several weeks leading up to the Dash launch, so that way everything is ready, so that way it can just go live right with Season 5 and be the Brawlhalla that we all love.
That's right. So for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a lot of internal work to make sure that Dash is ready to go when the season starts. And it's something that we've been watching, we've been listening to the feedback, we've been trying new things, we've been looking at what's going on. We've got some of the exhibition matches that we've done, we've got constant feedback coming in from different directions, and Dash is, for the game, it is what we believe is the next good step forward for the game. It's going to improve the interaction, it's going to improve the activity between players, and it gives you a lot of offensive options. It gives you more than one defensive answer. Like right now in the current game, one of the things that we've butted up against is the dodge button is the end-all be-all defensive answer kind of for everything. Yep. And so one of the things that Dash does really, really well is you still have defensive options. You still have defensive play, but you have to kind of pick and choose what you're doing, and you have more aggressive options coming in than you did before. And so that it helps move that balance a little bit. I see a lot of people asking about what about the current state and is it balanced? Is it up to snuff? Well, one of the things that when we've been doing the changes for Dash, we've been looking at the mechanics specifically, and there are things that are going to change, but now they're going to be at a point where they're going to change at a per power basis, right? Because when we were working with the feature itself, with each iteration, as fast as we were going, couldn't rebalance all of the powers to go with it, right? So now we'll have a place where we're stable with Dash, and we can start looking at those things that people are seeing that they don't like or that don't work well with Dash, and fixing those while having the underlying core mechanic of Dash being a solid foundation for the game moving forward.
Exactly. I mean, it really does help in that it's now pushing the air game and the ground game to slightly different purposes. You got a lot more of that mobility on the ground. So if you're trying to track down somebody in the air, the Dash allows you to do that.
Right.
It also does make it a little bit more dangerous maybe on the ground. You don't have that end-all be-all dodge button for the escape. You need to make your choice of how you're going to use the movement to get around. There will be some adjustment that people need to do on play, so get in there, get in the experimental queue, up until it releases, get your games in.
Chill Penguin said something to me that he put it in a way that made something click for me when talking about Dash and kind of readjusting to it. Yeah. And one of the nice things is when you're grounded, you have all of your options at all times, right? So unlike before when your Dash, since it's on a cooldown because it's defensive and you can't have that at all times, was also one of your movement tools. Sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't work depending on what you had done. But now you have Dash, it's just available. You know it's available. So you can rely on it for your movement and sort of plan on that, both on attack and on defense. So.
Definitely increases the rate of play just because you don't have to wait for your dodge cooldown to get back to get some sort of quick movement in.
Yeah. Okay, so I see a couple people saying, asking for no Dash in chat. If you can tone that down a little bit so we can get questions that we can answer about it, that would be awesome. Dash is definitely going in, so it is happening. it is, we really believe it's going to take the game to a more exciting place. It, you know, watching what some of the high-level play happens with Dash is just mind-blowing.
Oh, yeah.
And even when people, you know, once people just kind of get used to it, gameplay just flows and feels a lot better than it did before. You know, you don't get those kind of attack, dodge, loops that kind of go back and forth. That's like a pattern that you can't really fall into anymore with Dash. You have to kind of, you have to think about it a little bit more, and it makes it like a more engaging, like action-based thing. So it's a lot more exciting. For tournaments will follow whatever is live. So any tournaments that are happening, or any of our tournaments that are happening, up until the 13th of September, will use the current live build. So Southeast Asia and Australia regionals will use the current rules. Once 9.13 happens, we will switch over, and everything from that point on will use the Dash mechanic that's going live. So Brazil, your EU, US East, US West, those regional tournaments will use Dash moving forward. Dash will be featured at BCX. So if you're in one of those regional tournaments, start getting your practice in now for Dash. Start it up now.
Yep, definitely enough lead time there, so that's good. I'm really excited to see what everyone's going to come out with it. I know Effie had just posted up a video that he was really excited. He was going over a bunch of the options that you have.
Yeah, we expect to see a lot more of both from us and from the community, kind of showcases of what Dash does, or what what it's going to look like, or how you can come about play with Dash in. So it should be a really, really fun, exciting time. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. Yes, get your feedback in, especially now, because this guy is just dedicated non-stop balancing for Dash and for the powers on an individual basis. And so a lot of those things that if you're not liking how they're interacting with how Dash works in its current state, get that feedback in now, because we'll go over all of it. He sits down and reads every single piece, figures out, what is it, what's causing this, what's happening, what's going on, what can we do, how can we shift it, is this something that's getting the result that we want or not, and he's going to be like super crazy, Super Saiyan mode, getting everything in shape over the next 2 weeks. So make sure you keep giving us feedback, keep it up. All right, I think that covers it. For the season. The season will come with the same, you'll get the glory rewards. The glory store will have everything it had last season. We'll get the avatar upgrades going, all that good stuff. I haven't heard anything about a different ELO reset than we did last time. Yes, BCX? Yeah. Dash at BCX. Yeah, anything after 9.13.
Yep.
Dash is on.
As always, tournaments follow whatever is live in the game.
Yes. Okay. Let's go on to the next news thing. One second back.
Yeah, all right, let's do this.
Keep the feedback coming.
Woo,
Are we worried
guys, that was some crazy news.
That Dash is going to take away from what makes Brawlhalla so unique? No, not at all. Looking at everything that Dash did to gameplay, we're very excited about what it does. We think it makes Brawlhalla feel better, feel more like Brawlhalla, because it helps make sure that action and that engagement and excitement that's happening, that is Brawlhalla, is happening more often and more frequently. So we are extremely excited about it. It's going to be really good. It's definitely a transition. When I say 9.13, do I mean to say 13.9? It depends on where you are. Tivorus is full-blown EU now. Full-blown EU.
Ooh, that metric system.
He's got you, all of EU. Yeah. How about I just say September 13th? I'll just say September 13th.
They don't call it September over there, dude.
What?
I know.
I guess it depends on the country.
Fair enough.
It's actually true. Okay. Second note card down.
Man, we're on to the third one.
It's already, woo! We're gonna get a community game in at least. Okay.
Maybe.
Next big announcement. I saw people asking about what's the next character?
So
what's the next weapon?
Early on we had them guessing, it's like, hey, what change are we gonna make? And they were on point and on fire with guessing unranked 2v2. I mean, and aren't we about to ask them to do something very similar?
We are gonna ask them to start making guesses. The next character is going to be the first character for our new weapon. What is the new weapon? Great question.
Ooh, that is a good question.
Warm up your guesses, because we're going to have a contest running this week. You can check out, you go to twitter.com/Brawlhalla. We're going to be tweeting it out. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Partial X-Ray. Appreciate it.
Woo, all right.
Appreciate it. The next weapon. Check Brawlhalla on Twitter. Check it out. We're going to run a contest. Send in your guesses for what the next weapon is. We're going to be raffling away prizes based on how many people guess correctly.
Yeah.
We'll be announcing that next week. So make sure you come back for next week to find out what the next weapon is going to be. What?
Nothing. What's that guy? Krilo BH said shovel confirmed.
Shovel confirmed.
I just remember our
It's a good guess. It's a good guess. You can send it out. You can send it out.
I love it.
How about dodging on the ground in next season? I mean, I feel bad because you're spamming the hell out of chat, but I'm going to answer it anyway because it's a question that I see a lot. It's a little bit of a misconception. With Dash In, you can still totally dodge. Your spot dodge is still there, and you can even dash into a spot dodge to still get some of that momentum.
Yeah, the momentum. People were asking if that was going away.
That's still there. But I think you will find as you get more used to Dash that Dash allows you to approach so quickly and from so many different directions that that you won't need it as much as you used to if it was something you relied on. I certainly did that a lot, and I have done it a lot less. Is it a lawnmower? That's a great guess. Dude, you should. I'm just, just to be clear, I'm just saying things are good guesses. I'm not confirming or denying anything.
We can't confirm anything, TM, or whatever we say that means maybe.
That's right.